It's a new year, which means it's time for more basketball, which has me today back in Connecticut, as almost all of them this year are. Actually, I think all of them are this year in Connecticut.
We didn't plan that very well in year
We
one.
didn't plan that very well in the last couple of seasons.
We should have spread that out a little bit more.
Welcome to Sacred Heart. The Quinnipiac bus is just like out in front. Like, this is the main entrance and it's just here. Is the team just gonna have to like walk out the front door? Yeah, I did wear their colors intentionally today. It's a PAX sweatshirt, but it's their colors at least. So a cool thing about Sacred Heart is that like all of their athletics are on top of the hill, except for like a couple things that are like on the other side. So you walk around here, you've got like this big building here, and then you just got the football field. This is the easiest walk-on challenge I've ever seen. G-fed this real fast. I did it. Look at this cool facility over here. It's like an athletics facility with some gyms. Baseball's on the other side over there. It's kind of butted up against the gym where all the indoor sports happen.
I mean, there's nothing special about those bleachers per se, but like this actual facility here is pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, except for all like the ripped things around. They'll have to replace that soon. Welcome to the William H. Pitt Athletic and Convocation Center. It's a bit of a mouthful. Hey, you know, hey, this is pretty cool over here. Big old trophy case from their time in the NEC. They spent a long time there. Ooh, those are cool. Those are really cool. Bunch of bowls over here. So when did they jump to the MAAC? Because there's like things here from like 2018. They must have jumped recently. Found my answer, 24-25. Students, scan QR code to claim your free checkout. So there's the snack bar. That's some decent options. You can get some beer. I can't go in through here, but it's kind of like a little like players tunnel down there. I had to back away really fast because the Quinnipiac men team is just coming through right now. Alright, first look as we come in here. Wow. This is a nice gym. Yeah. I like this. Here's our gym today. Got lots of like D2 champs back in '86. Couple Final Fours for D2. I really like this giant Jumbotron on this side, and then there's one over there, and one in this corner. So no matter what side you're on, you got a Jumbotron to look at. I think that's really cool. You can definitely see that it is set up in a way that it can be used for multiple different sports though. I mean, you got a bunch of different basketball court things up here. You got plenty of space to do wrestling and whatnot.
They have the volleyball post holes on the floor. You can see them.
Oh yeah, they do. They're kind of
The volleyball up there.
yeah. That's for volleyball right there. I like this place. Yeah. It's nice. Oh, and we are seeing Quinnipiac today. So, all right, seat review. They're pretty solid, pretty comfortable. They're wide.
Nice and comfortable.
And nice and comfortable. And bend out. They're pretty good. We said back in December that we really liked the Quinnipiac powders, but they didn't wear them because they were at home. They are wearing them today, however. It's pretty cool. I like them a lot. One of these guys is like their kid or something. The guy's right in front of us. I'm gonna assume it's this guy. The mic is a little bit loud for the announcer. There they come. The rest of them at least. Half of them are already here. Alright, let's play some basketball. Would it really be a college basketball lineup announcement without Darth Vader's theme for the visiting team squad? This is a cool screen. They're using it well over here.
And number 6'5"
showing up here. Oh my god. It's the nerds. It's a nerd's paradise up here. And I am said nerd. Alright, uniform review. I like them. Little black trim on the side. I like the little arrows on the bottom. Anything you'd add to their jerseys, Dad?
Sacred Heart?
Yeah. I was saying I like them. I like the little arrows on the bottom.
Yeah, that's nice.
I really like Quinnipiacs. They're really cool.
I like Quinnipiacs a lot. I think these Sacred Hearts are fine. I think the teams are a little small on the back, but other than that.
Yeah. Yeah, they're a little small. Lettering could be a little bit larger. What do you think? Maybe 4 out of 5 for uniforms?
Yeah.
The lettering could be definitely bigger.
It's not a big knock, but you know, it's just a big.
Yeah. 4. Alright, boys, let's play some basketball. Let's keep it fair, let's keep it clean. Now, we know because we've seen it happen before that Quinnipiac is a fast team and they like to shoot quick. So it's going to come down to, can Sacred Heart today outpace them on offense? They're going to have to make their shots because we know that Quinnipiac can definitely hit their shots. No silly turnovers like that. Quinnipiac's game plan has to just be play our normal game, shoot fast, get the ball up quick, take good threes, be efficient. But look at that. I mean, they're shooting with 17 seconds left on the clock. And also, Quinnipiac's really good at O-reps. They get a ton of boards. Take 4. Quinnipiac's coach actually got tossed from a game the other day. Quinnipiac and I think it was Manhattan. They were like brawling in the middle of the game. So both coaches got tossed. And a bunch of players did too. Come out of the sky. Alright, first points for the Pioneers. This is a game I feel like we're probably destined to see a loss for. I think Quinnipiac's really good and Sacred Heart's not that great. Hey, that's good.
I like
23. Yeah, he's like a 2013 power forward,
right,
where he's just like a big bruiser in the middle.
Broad shoulders.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, I like him.
Wow, what a shot. That's what Quinnipiac does. That's what the Cats do. Gotta have a little softer hands than that, my guy. Good blocked. Stolen, nice. Push it. Oh, really? What are we watching right now? Yikes.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Need a little more wind up than that. Oh, man, that was close. Good try, dude. Sacred Heart's got to figure this out fast, or they're going to be in real trouble. That time it was so long, they had to play almost the entirety of Power by Kanye. Yeah, they just can't get a board. Alright, good jump. What, no blue Gatorade? At the red spot? Only red at the red place. Only red in the red place. Early on, it feels way more lopsided than it is right now. I think it's because the Pioneers have made 4 threes. Otherwise, they have not been able to get anything going on the paint. They're getting out-rebounded on the defensive end. You know, for a small crowd, they're doing the things as if they had a large crowd. Yep. Don't change the formula. Get that camera going. Get them doing things at half court. Yep. Get the cheerleaders. I guess they probably just don't have a pep band here. Otherwise, they'd have like some members of it.
Or they They might just have the day off because they're not on campus yet.
Maybe. It's probably about half Quinnipiac fans in here. It's easy because it's a 20-minute drive from one to the other. And they're still not going to score. Pushing tempo in the corner. Got it! Ohio's got the lead. Watch out, Quinn. They're shooting threes today. Come on, kid. You can do it. Got 2 more shots if you take your time.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Good try, dude. Mascot sighting. Mascot. Yeah.
All right, so that's a pretty well done mascot, except that when I think of a Pioneer, I don't think of a Catholic college in Connecticut.
Yeah. I think more of a Crusader. I also definitely don't think of Daniel Boone. They're just chucking them. Oh my God! Vegas open on a Sunday, baby. They're just chucking up threes now. They're like, well, damn, we're not getting foul calls in the paint. I was gonna shoot a 3 instead. And then Quinn just responds with a dunk like every time.
I had to take it back. It's a pretty good game so far.
It's been low scoring, but it's been fun at least.
Sacred Heart kind of found their like energy.
Oh.
Oh, you denied us.
Oh yeah. Transition take 1 and 1. Oh wait, I want a t-shirt. Woo!
We got t-shirts. We got a lot of them. Who won?
That's good though. See what the shirt design is. I didn't realize that that's an F1. That's kind of crazy. But anyways, he missed the first. Free chicken nuggets? Nah. This kid, number 2 right here. He can shoot.
Got 14.
Hello?
They're bringing in the close.
The brand Edwin Diaz is gonna come in now, guys. Watch out. Here comes Edwin Diaz. Alright, we're wrapping up the end of a very eventful first half. Very physical. Lots of good shooting. Maybe we're gonna get 1 more 3 before the half ends. It's gonna be a long one. Oh my God! Oh my God! This dude cannot miss! Cold-blooded! Wow!
So we've been to a lot of gyms for a lot of small New England colleges. And I feel like this is the model for what every small D1 gym should aspire to be. Not bleachers, seats, clean, bright, good clear speakers for your sound system. Like, are there things that could be better? Sure. But I think this nobody should be worse than this. This is what they should all aspire to be.
Yeah, if you're making renovations, you should be renovating to make yours look like this.
Right. And so, like, I hope that if we go back to New Haven in a couple years, they look more like this. And a lot of other schools that we've been to could be this.
Yep, I agree.
This is nothing special, but it's quality.
Yeah. I just missed it. Please play a replay over here. Please play a replay.
We have foul number 12, Spence Wayway, his second, team's first.
Nice. The other kid dropped his pasta. That kid can't get his in the bin. Alright, there are less than 12 minutes to go, which means it's time to start going over my ratings for today at the Sacred Heart University. The parking, I'm going to give a 4 out of 5. There was a bunch of free parking, but they're like kind of small lots and kind of scattered around the facility, which makes me think like if this place were to be packed out with fans, or like for a football game, where would everyone park? I don't know. There were a couple garages on the other side of campus that we had to pass as we were coming in, but otherwise I don't know. So I'm going to give the parking a 4 out of 5. The campus vibe though, I'm going to give a 5 out of 5. You definitely know that you're on a college campus as you walk around. It's definitely a little bit of a rich school. It definitely feels like it's earning that $72,500 a year. Oh my goodness. And all the other sports complexes are right next to the basketball arena, so I'm going to give the campus vibe a 5 out of 5 here. The concourse, I'm going to give a 10 out of 10, though. That was a great little lobby area out there. To break away for a second, this is how Quinnipiac played it against Ryder. So I don't know why Quinnipiac all of a sudden can't handle it. They're playing their game right now. Karaoke time, guys. It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Hey, yeah, brother, Jumbotron, yeah! Back to the action. Yeah, I'm gonna give the lobby a 10 out of 10. You know, it was what every small school should really aspire to be. Like, you walk in, got a little lobby area where you take the tickets, you got all the team trophies, and then it kind of leads you right into the facilities. I think it was a great little area. There were some seats, there's a little lobby area up top. The arena itself, I'm gonna give an 8. I know I was singing its praises as we came in here. It's very cool. It's got all the team history banners over there. There's none behind me though. And, you know, I'm not a huge fan of the gray here on the apron and on the paint. I think it should be red. It would match the rest of the building really well. The gray kind of feels a little bit out of place. And I think that just the bowl in general, like, this is a really good bowl, but I think that it's going to get a 3 out of 4. So all in all, it's going to get an 8 out of 10 for the arena. Hey, guys, free throws. I want a gift card. Good job. Bathroom, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. They were a great size. They were very clean. The food, I'm going to give a 7 out of 10. You know, it's not a great selection. The pricing is fine, and the alcohol was just okay. So nothing truly all that special. So it's going to get a 7 out of 10 for that. Now the seats, I'm going to give a 5 out of 5. These are great seats. They're all the way wrapped around the stadium, and they're large. So it's a very comfortable sitting experience. The Jumbotrons, I'm going to give a 5 out of 5 as well. I mean, these Jumbotrons are, look, you have like this one big one right here that has all the stats. You also have this one over here with all the player stats, and you have that one over there which has like the video board and shows the replays on it. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. My dad just raised the point that the Jumbotron graphics package here feels almost too good for this level of play for MAC basketball. It's kind of ridiculous how good it is. So I guess it's part of the whole like building the culture of like being a professional, and you want to elevate yourselves. It's not a problem, it's just like it feels like overkill at some points. The crowd atmosphere, I'm going to give an 8. You know, they've been doing multiple games with the audience. Good shot. Good shot. They have the QR code up sometimes so you can take a picture and you can put it up on the Jumbotron. They have the halftime events. They've been doing replays. But the reason it's getting knocked is because it feels like a Quinnipiac home game with how many Quinnipiac fans are here. Now they are super close, right? They're only about 20 miles apart, but there's a lot of Quinnipiac fans here, and it's kind of disrupting the Sacred Heart flow. The student engagement, I'm going to give a 3 out of 5. They do have cheerleaders over here off to my left-hand side, but since the students aren't back on campus yet, it's really hard to tell if they do have a pep band. I'm not going to knock them points for that, but what I am going to knock them points for is the fact that I haven't seen the cheerleaders do anything yet. They just kind of stand on the sidelines ruffling their pom-poms, and they're not doing much of anything else. They haven't come out to do like an organized cheer or dance yet, so I'm going to knock them points for that. So I'm going to give the student engagement a 3 out of 5. The uniforms, I'm going to give them a 4 out of 5. I'm knocking them 1 point because the letters on the backs of the jerseys are really small. Like, I'll see if I can zoom in on these guys here. Like, they're just really tiny letters on the jersey. Nice, good bucket. The player introduction, I'm going to give a 5 out of 5. It was a cool video. The introductions were nice. They also weren't too long. Sometimes those introductions drag out for a while, and they weren't too long this time. The audio, I'm going to give a 4 out of 5 as well. The announcer, the PA guy, his mic is way too loud. That's got to be something. But I'm going to give him a 4 out of 5 for that. Otherwise, like, the songs have been good. There's no team store in the stadium, so they're going to get a 3 out of 5 for that because it's also not open. The one they have off campus that we passed that we walked in wasn't open today, so if I wanted to buy Sacred Heart gear, I wouldn't be able to. I don't have it. And the final score is going to be the mascot's going to get 4 out of 5. He's a good costume. He's not a creepy dude like we've seen for some other human-esque costumes. All in all, the score is going to come out to be an 85 overall. That can't be a foul. That cannot be a foul. That's ridiculous. That's so weak. Oh my God. He didn't even get touched. He just missed the bad lob. Oh my God, that is embarrassing for these refs. 85, I think, is still a very good score for SHU. There's some things that I don't even know if I would say improve on. I think the biggest thing that they could improve on would be the food selection at the concessions. But an 85 is a really good score, and I think that SHU is doing a lot of things right. That's ridiculous.
What?
That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. But that's going to be the game here. Pioneers are going to lose to the Bobcats as the Bobcats fans are going nuts for beating a 5-13 team. That's just how it is in the MAAC. I'm not familiar with their game like that, I guess. And that's the game. And Sacred Heart joins a very short list of home teams that have lost in this series. Joining, I believe, just UConn, UMass Lowell, and Northeastern, I think. I think we were almost undefeated except for UConn last year. So yeah, that'd be it. So just 4 teams. I think it's a pretty good track record. But all right, thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.